What's up, my Koopa Troop? It's Koops, and welcome to a Nokonoko News video. I haven't made one of these in a while, and I thought it was high time I sat down and talked directly to you guys and let you know what's going on with my life. So first thing you'll probably notice is, where's the green screen, Koops? It's gone. To make a long story short, I had to move things around in my apartment. I need to get a table, get some new furniture, clean up a little bit, become more of an adult, I guess. And when I moved my stuff around, I lost the space for the green screen. I lost the space for my lights. So you'll probably notice this video doesn't have very good lighting. I need to buy a new lamp or something to try and brighten up my face, but in the meantime, I had to make do. I just don't have space. I'm not gonna have space for the green screen anymore. This is my setup behind me. That's where I play games. There's a TV and some cool stuff on the side. So it kind of reminds me of old home back when I lived in Georgia. Just for those of you that don't know, I live in Washington, D.C. right now. So it's nice having my stuff out. I like having it like this a little bit. I get to have a little bit more space. The green screen's really professional. I like it, but at the same time, you're also really cramped. So it feels kind of nice to get rid of it, but it's gonna make the Let's Plays a little different. I don't think I really want to do a webcam without the green screen too much in most of the Let's Plays. I don't mind doing a little box. That's nothing wrong with the box. It'll probably be there in some stuff, but I think for some of the series, I will get rid of it. Right now, we're doing Breath of the Wild with a webcam. I don't think Breath of the Wild really needs the webcam, so I'm probably going to remove it for Breath of the Wild. Let me know in the comments, though, what you think on that. There's not a ton of reactions going on in that game. Like, if you did a horror game or something like that, you really need the webcam. But I think Breath of the Wild is kind of, I think the voice by itself should be good enough, so I'll probably remove webcam for Breath of the Wild, but I'll read the comments in this video and see what you guys think on that. For streams, live streams, I will be keeping the webcam. I think the streams are very important to have the interaction with the streamer. So I like the webcam for those type of things. So I'll be staying there for those. Now, I say that and I haven't streamed in like a month or 2 months or 3 months or some long, terribly long time. And the reason behind that is, for those of you that don't know, I am currently searching for a job, a new job. I've been doing YouTube now full-time for... oh boy, it's been about, I guess, 4.5, 5 years full-time YouTube. When I started YouTube 6-7 years ago, I was just doing it for fun as a hobby. Eventually got a paycheck like 8 months in, so I did 8 months of just free, hobby, loved it. Which, other people were doing it longer than that for a hobby. But just, I like doing videos. I like doing YouTube. And it got to the point where I started making money. My first paycheck was a whopping $8. Boom, $8. So I couldn't really live on that. I worked YouTube and I did a fast food restaurant job for, several months. And eventually I was able to make enough to switch off fast food and just do YouTube. But it's kind of come full circle. Can I even draw a circle? It's come full circle, and YouTube's not really paying the bills anymore. Money's gone down, not every year, but pretty much since 2014 for me, it's gone down every year, a little bit. And this year it's gone down quite a lot. Now this year's only just started, so maybe it'll get better, but it's down a lot from last year. Like, just percentage-wise, it's down 40%. That's kind of insane over a year difference. I don't really know what's going on. I'm getting less views. That's one reason. YouTube's changed a lot. That's another reason. Regardless, I'm not here to blame anyone or make excuses. I've always enjoyed doing YouTube. I've always enjoyed it as a job, though more often than not, it's always felt fun. I've spent so many hours, way more than you would working anything else, just all nights, all days. I just love it. It hasn't been a job to me at all. Not once during this entire time have I gone, man, I really don't want to work today. No, I love it. It's been so much fun. But to make a long story short, well, actually, the story's already been long. What the hell? It's been long. To continue on, I have to find something new. I got to find something new. It's expensive living in DC. Rent's outrageous. Food's outrageous. Everything's outrageous here in DC. And I can't pay the bills. I'm kind of going down in the red. I've saved up some money from previous YouTube time, but, it's gonna run out eventually, and so I've been looking. And because I've been looking for jobs, I've told myself, I promised myself, I can't stream. I don't want to record as much until I've got a solid job offer on the table. So, until I've accepted a job, essentially, I don't want to stream. I love recording, I love streaming, but I feel like if I sit at home all day and record for 8 hours or stream for 8 hours or whatever, that's time I should be spending crafting resume, applying for jobs, emailing people, all that type of thing. So I'm trying to keep YouTube to a minimum right now while I search for jobs. It's kind of a hard balance. I need to keep doing YouTube because I like doing it. Also because even though it doesn't really pay the bills, it is what pays the bills, if that makes sense. You know, I still got to do a little bit of it. My long-term plan here to sit here and spout, and I'm trying to be honest with you guys, and I'm trying to, you know, I don't want to say any crap. I'm just talking with you guys, is that my long-term plan is that I want to find a new job. I want to have a steady paycheck from a different job, and I want to continue YouTube and or Twitch and or both. I want to continue doing it. I would love for YouTube or Twitch to become back to hobby status. That would be great. I would love it. In fact, I think I've been kind of missing that. You know, just a little bit more casual again, a little bit more, it's not a big deal. You know, just enjoy it a little bit as opposed to really grinding. Because sometimes YouTube is a big grind. I can't say I hate it by any means. I love the grind. I've been doing it for years. But sometimes it does wear on you a little bit, especially when you work hard and don't get the views you want or don't see the income you want. You know, and that's the job aspect of it. The game aspect of it is you're just playing games, having fun and chatting with viewers, and I love that part of it. But the job aspect of it makes it sometimes annoying. So I'd love to go back to a little bit more of a hobby and a little less pressure on me, especially financial pressure. That's what's really kind of keeping me down. I've been a little, I don't want to use the word depressed, but I've been feeling down a lot recently. I think it's kind of maybe realization that I can't continue with this as much as I'd want to. I wish I could, but it's not viable. It's just not a viable thing. But I've talked about that plenty in the past. I've talked about it again plenty. I just want to be honest with you guys and let you all know, especially for any of you aspiring YouTubers or Twitch streamers, I don't want to be the downer that tells you, don't do it, don't believe in your dreams. Just be realistic. I think when I started, it was way easier than it is now. I think now it's almost near impossible to really develop and extend and expand and grow on YouTube or Twitch as a platform. That doesn't mean it's impossible, but I just think it's very hard. And I feel like an old washed up geezer, you know, just kind of, I've been doing this for a while. I'm not super old, but I'm not young either. And I'm kind of feeling my age a little bit. I just can't make the viral videos. I can't make the hits. I can't make the clickbait. I just want to play games with you all and upload some fun videos and just casually go through stuff. That's just me, you know. I can't really change that, and I don't really want to change. So that's where I'm at with that. So no streams until I really get my act together and get something on the table job-wise. Unfortunate, but that's the rule I made for myself. I don't, you know, I feel like if I start streaming, I'm gonna like it a lot and not do my job offers and not, you know, or not do my job applications. So sorry about that. There's my apology for that. But oh, what else? Okay, Sonic 06 is still going on. Enob has been the one editing Sonic 06. It hasn't been me. And Enob has been really busy with music stuff. He has a job and he performs and he's playing and he's in school. And so there's a lot going on with him. And we've been pretty good about working together to make sure the videos come out. You know, he's working on them, giving them to me, and I'm uploading and doing thumbnails and things like that. But sometimes it just takes a while if he's busy or I'm busy. So if there's a couple of days gap here and there between the Sonic episodes, forgive us. We still have a lot of Sonic to go. The Sonic episode is one thing, but there's a Shadow and a Silver, and we suffered to do those. So I think that it's gonna be more fun to watch. Don't give up. That is a fun. If you haven't been watching that series, I highly recommend it. This isn't just me tooting my own horn. I think it's hilarious. That game is so bad, and to watch Enob suffer through it is just a treat. And I'm just there along with the ride, along with all you guys, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun watching through that. As for Breath of the Wild, I love that game. I've been really enjoying playing it. I have not been able to play it nearly as much as I want to. That game really calls to me as like a streaming game, but I've started it as a Let's Play on YouTube. So for now, I'm going to continue doing it as a Let's Play because I said I'm not streaming. So when I'm able to record, I'm able to record a little bit less than streaming. You know, generally when you stream, you do 4 hours or whatever. But YouTube, I'm able to condense it down, maybe just do an hour a day or recording or something like that, you know, to kind of keep me on track. So I'm going to keep doing Breath of the Wild as a Let's Play on YouTube. I am going to probably drop the webcam, like I said, depending on your guys' comments. And we'll go from there in Breath of the Wild. I hope you all are enjoying that. I know it's not really, you probably already seen it or played it, or maybe you don't want to see it, don't want it spoiled. So I understand the apprehension on that. I do want to do a new game because I think that it would be fun to have another more, how do I say it, more serious Let's Play. I don't want to say serious, but a more normal Let's Play. I feel like Breath of the Wild is a exploration, whatever, all over the place. Some episodes you don't do much, other episodes you do a lot. You know, it's kind of random. I want to do another solid game, but like I said, I want to keep my recording time to not a minimum, but to a low amount so I can keep applying for stuff. If I can get a lot of applications done, maybe get something good, I can definitely start recording a little bit more. Coming up in the future, I don't really know where my life is gonna go right now. I don't know if I'm gonna stay in DC. I don't know if I'm gonna move across the world. I don't know if I'm gonna move back to Georgia. I don't know if I'm gonna get a job working 9 to 5. I don't know if I'm not gonna get a job. There's a lot I don't know right now. It's a real up in the air for me personally. Essentially, to let you know, I've known that YouTube wouldn't be the thing for forever, but I've really dragged my feet on looking for something new because I gotta say, guys, I love it. Whether it is just it's my own thing, whether I'm lazy, whether it's just, you know, something I love doing. I have not been able to drag myself away from YouTube. I just keep crawling back to it every day. You know, every day I'm like, don't make me go do something else. No, don't pull me away from YouTube. But that's not fair to me. You know, I gotta move on. I gotta move on. So I've been hesitant, dragging my feet all the way, kicking and screaming, but I've got to look for a new job. I don't know what it'll mean for my YouTube stuff. This, like, don't worry, I'm not saying, goodbye, everyone, I'm leaving. It's not like that. I don't want to leave. I love this, and so I want to continue doing it. And I plan to continue doing it, whether as a hobby or whatnot. But I'm just, you know, it's been tough. I'm not going to lie. It's been really tough. Trying to you wake up and sit there going, I got to get something new. And this is a first world problem. This isn't, you know, anything. This is just so lame. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but I guess it really applies to me and hits me hard, even though it is a pretty lame problem. Everyone deals with it. Everyone's got to get up in the morning and go to their job, and most people don't like their job. And I'm very fortunate to have a great job that I love doing. And I just got to move on to find something else. That's just the long and short of it. Anything else going on? Sorry, I've been rambling for a while. So I talked about Sonic, talked about Breath of the Wild, talked about webcams, talked about job stuff going on, talked about my life a little bit. I think that about covers everything. I felt like I had one more thing to talk about, but I, for the life of me, can't remember right now. If there's anything you guys want to ask me, let me know in the comments. I've wanted to do a bit of a Q&A, but I've never really sat down and done it. I think that'd be interesting. I think I'd be more willing to do a Q&A right now, especially with all the stuff going on. So yeah, if you want to do some comments, that'd be cool. This is really late in the video, so people probably won't even get here. But if you did, congrats to you. Oh yeah, I do remember now. So we hit 200,000 subscribers a couple weeks ago. Thank you so much for that. I did a couple shout outs on whatever on Twitter and Facebook for the big 200,000. That is a huge milestone for me, starting from so long ago to reach 200,000. I know it's just a number. It doesn't really mean anything, you know, but it means a lot to me. I've worked really hard. You might be able to even see back there. There's a 100,000 subscriber one from YouTube. I don't think we'll ever get the million, but to have impacted so many people is what it really means. Like, the number is not important, but I've gotten messages on Discord and from other people on Twitter and everywhere saying, like, thanks, Koops, you've made an impact, or, you know, I've always loved watching you, or even cool ones where people be like, hey man, I haven't watched your videos in 4 years, but I wanted to say I really enjoyed watching your stuff long ago, thanks. Like, even that is so cool to me. Some people will say, hey man, I'm in high school now, but I watched your videos when I was in middle school. It's like a pastime coming home and watching a video from you every day, or just things like that. And it means so much. It's so cool to me that I was able to make whatever of an impact on people. You know, I never imagined that. Just me playing games poorly, you know, trying to have fun and trying to talk about my experiences. And I've always wanted to be the guy on the couch with you, you know, the guy. because growing up, I didn't play video games too much. Enoch played all the games. I sat with him on the couch and we played co-op together and everything. If it was single player, he played and I watched. If it was co-op, we worked together. That is my history with games, and I love it. I love the couch co-op scene, and it hurts that I'm apart from all those guys, the Koopa crew. It really kills me sometimes that we're not able to sit down and record like old times, but that's life. People move on, people go to different jobs and go across the world. So I've never been a good gamer, but it's been so rewarding sitting down and being able to play and talk with you guys, and I've highly enjoyed it. So with the big 200,000 subscribers, I've wanted to make a special video. It would require a lot of editing, and that's not been my strong suit. Plus, like I said, I haven't wanted to dedicate the time to it because of all the job stuff. But I don't want to promise it, yet at the same time, it's such a big milestone that I don't think I can skip it. So it might come out a little later than it should, but I will be working on a special video for it. It might not, I wouldn't get too excited, but I want to do something special for it because it means so much to me. And I want to, give back at least a little something to you all. Yeah, so it'll come out. Just sorry about the delay. That's me. That's all me, but that's how it goes. So without further ado, without further ado, no, we're done. I think we're done with this video. I can't think of anything else. I'm even looking around my apartment to see if I spot anything that will somehow give me an idea of what to talk about. But I'm not spotting anything. So that'll be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Go ahead and karate chop that like button as per usual. Let's see if I can find my GG button. There it is. Until next time. GG!